Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Wednesday, July 15th, 2015, and we're excited to have with us Quiet Life.
Smoking house, broken man is strong enough to make a living off the land, and he's laying off the bourbon and the weed. Yeah, he's living like the living's supposed to be, and he's loving like a man is meant to do till the night is through. The woman of my dreams went walking by, slaving in the kitchen, baking me a pumpkin pie. She is tumbling down the mountain at full speed. She is taking care of me and my every need. And she's singing like the bluebirds always do till the day's through. Until the day's through. Until the day's through.
Audiotree Live with Quiet Life. I like the shout out to everyone in the audience that's out there. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for watching Quiet Life. It's awesome. Would you guys mind sharing with me a little bit about the instrument that you're playing? Where you got it? That one especially, I haven't seen that color, I'm not sure, in a long time. It's really pretty.
Thank you very much. This was built by a fella in Westerly, Rhode Island, named Zach Dustin. And I just like green. And I'd never seen a green guitar before.
Yeah.
So I decided to get a green.
Yeah, what? So he does custom stuff, or?
Yeah, he's a brilliant luthier and repair guy, and he's owned this little small shop in Westerly for a long time.
He's a guild expert too.
Yeah.
If you got a guild, check out Zach.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
And he's
He knows
just
everything about him.
Yeah, he's just this amazing historian with the instruments. And so I was working there at the time, and he put together a guitar for me.
Cool.
And it's I've had a long time now, and
Yeah.
it rules.
Sweet.
It's my favorite.
Did you help him with all the components? What pickups were in it, and like the neck, like the wood on the neck, or things like that?
The
or
neck actually, it was a neck I had on a different guitar.
Okay.
It was like a parts strat.
Okay.
And I loved the neck. I didn't like the guitar. and so we just used that neck.
Cool.
And I trusted him as far as what components to use on everything.
Yeah.
And he just knows the way I play, and I sort of just gave him the reins.
Yeah.
And it's been awesome.
That's sweet. Were
Yeah.
you able to watch the process, the actual like cutting and
Oh, yeah.
piecing it all together?
Well,
and
what's fun,
such?
actually, ironically, I wanted to build it.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my thing. Like, "Woo, I'm gonna
Sure.
build a guitar.
Yeah.
And I bought the mahogany on the bottom, and I hollowed it out, and then like, I don't know what I'm doing, man.
Yeah.
And so then I just gave it to him, and he did the rest for me, and it just rules.
Yeah.
I have other guitars, but this just stays put.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. I know you're playing a house kit, but your kit at home or like one that you have that you'd like to talk about?
No, I have,
Or on the
I have
road.
a few.
Yeah.
A bunch, whatever I feel like taking out.
Sure.
This was made by a human I've never met in Istanbul, Turkey.
Cool.
This is somewhere in Wicker Park. Right? That's where we are, right?
Yeah, Wicker Park. Maybe I saw it right around here.
CNC are great kits, though. They're in Kansas City, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. What about you, man? John?
How much time do we have? There's a
You
long
can,
story.
yeah. Tell. I'd like to hear it. Yeah.
I'll give the abbreviated
Okay.
version.
Sure.
So this thing, I was driving from I think New York back to Portland, and I was in Western Colorado. This thing was like meant for me. It was like fate or something. But I was driving on, I think 70 it was, and a 10-foot boulder fell on the freeway. So the freeway was blocked off. So it sent me on this crazy like 6-hour detour.
Yeah, like roundabout detour
Yeah,
thing.
beautiful through national forest, and I mean it was like I forget the name of the town, but it was somewhere far western Colorado.
Yeah. Okay.
And I literally was coming out of the national forest, and there's this tiny little town, and there was an antique store, and there was a sign in the window that said guitars.
Ooh.
So of course I had to stop, and I walked in, and this was the first guitar I saw, and it was way out of my price range, and I ended up, I was kind of living out of my van at the time, and I just brought a whole bunch of stuff in, and ended up trading some stuff and giving the guy a little bit of cash for this guitar.
That's
And,
sweet.
I thought it was a '68.
Okay.
And we were in Nashville a couple months ago, and they told me it was a '54. So
Whoa.
I'm pretty excited about
Dang,
it.
dude, that's an
I need to
awesome. That's an
give it a little
awesome buy.
TLC, but
Yeah.
it's a beauty.
So and you've had that one for what year was that, or like how long ago was that you
I
had
got
it?
this guitar about 3 years ago.
Okay,
I think. Yeah.
that's so cool. A guitar of that age, that's been passed through so many hands and
And it
probably a bunch of
sounds-
people.
It sounds so good because it's got this crack the whole way through.
Okay,
I don't know what happened to it, but and it's cracked over here, and it's got almost a hole going through over here.
dang.
But, yeah.
Yeah, well, at some point, hopefully it stays for a while.
Yeah,
at some point you
I
might have
hope
to get
so.
it repaired a bit or whatever. But yeah, thank you guys very much for coming out and playing for
having
us.
us,
Of course, yeah. Thanks for having us.
Why don't you roll into your next track?
Cool.
So you got your wheels back now and reason to fly, to get lost in the light, waving in the summer breeze. So you got your wheels back now and reason to fly, to get lost in the light, to get lost in the light. Yeah, she's back, Jack, now for real. She's right by your side. There ain't no use in denying someone so right and free. It's been a year or more, and I've been gone. You've been heavy on my mind, been up until dawn. Oh, so helplessly you got your wheels back now, and reason to fly, to get lost in the light. You can get lost in the light. So you got your wheels back now, and reason to fly, lost in the light. Lost.
You're watching Audiotree Live. We're here with Quiet Life. So we were joking before we started a little bit about some not so great shows you guys have played, but I'm curious if you have a show or a few shows in mind that were really impactful, like whether the crowd blew you away and you didn't expect it, or the weather was really nice, or something like that in recent
Raleigh.
memory. Raleigh?
Yeah, there's a couple. Well, I was thinking immediately of the weather situation, and that time we were on stage in at Cain's.
Oh yeah.
In where's Cain's? Tulsa.
Yeah.
We were.
Oh,
there
at
was
Cain's Ballroom. in
Yeah,
Tulsa.
yeah, exactly. Great place, legendary spot, huge, amazing. And there was an earthquake on stage when we were on stage.
Whoa.
Small earthquake, and I didn't feel it because I thought we had our buddy Jesse was playing bass with us at the time. I thought he had just it was just. I thought it was just bass amp,
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently there was like a small earthquake, when we were
Dang.
on stage. So that was pretty. I don't know. That's
I'll
memorable.
never forget walking into that venue and the production guy was just like, "All right, y'all. So we got bad storms. I just want to show you where you're gonna go if a tornado rolls through." And he takes us. We were on tour with that band, Dr. Dog, and he took. There's probably about
The band,
50
Dr. Dog.
V-Band,
V
Dr.
Dr.
Dog.
There were about 15 people in the crew, and he's like, "This is where you're gonna go," and it was a crawl space under the stage,
Jeez.
and everybody just like, "We're all gonna go."
Yeah, it would fit two people in there. Like, well, the first two to get in there, guess you live. And everyone else is
After
out.
all of the staff, the band gets to go in.
Yeah, definitely. Did you say Raleigh? What's your Raleigh story, or what's cool about that?
Loudest crowd I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That was insane.
What tour was that on, or who were you out with?
We were out with the Head and the Heart that time.
Okay.
It's cool. We've been real lucky to, open for a lot of great bands.
Yeah.
So with huge, enthusiastic crowds. So
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
nice.
I remember we walked up on stage and there was an uproar, and we all looked at each other before we went to our
they know?
stations, and we're like, "Do they know that we're not the Head and the Heart?"
Are they aware that
They were just
we are
so
us?
excited to have a show happening. It was crazy.
That's really sweet. It's awesome to see that because a lot of people get bored with live music, even in cities where there are a million things going on. It's like, well, I don't really care about these
Yeah.
guys. I'm only here to see like the single from this band that I
Right.
sort of like,
Right.
who's the headliner, So it's awesome to have people that are stoked.
That's
for
the
an
beauty
early
with
band.
having a show in Raleigh. There's nothing else going on.
Yeah, honestly, exactly.
Hey, watch what you say.
Yeah, that's,
Being documented.
there's the whole internet. Okay, it's cool.
I
It's
love
a
North
great-
Carolina.
great
I don't know
place.
about you.
I love it too.
Asheville's supposed to be really sweet,
Oh,
right?
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
That's
They-
one of my favorite towns in the country.
Oh,
Asheville,
sweet.
for sure.
I know they won Beer City, USA.
Did they really?
Last year. I don't remember the years. One year they tied with Grand Rapids, Michigan. And then the next year they won themselves and Grand Rapids got second or something. But
lot of great
either
beer
way.
there.
Yeah, dude.
Portland doesn't want to hear that, though.
Yeah, I know. But they're like original though. It's fine. They can have like we had craft beer before a lot of other people.
Yeah.
So they already hold on to that.
Organic
They would-
fast food, craft beer.
Yeah,
all
exactly.
that good stuff.
You guys all live in Portland now or no?
We're
You're just
Quiet
sort of
Life, the band
stationed-
formerly from Portland. though.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been based out of there for a long time, but I think we've been traveling so much, and we're all sort of in between places right now. None of us actually have residences in Portland.
Okay.
I have a storage unit.
Yeah, where all your stuff lives. Is that in Portland? though?
It's about 10 miles outside of
Okay. Okay. Cool.
It's really sweet, though.
I'm a
I mean,
Milwaukee.
That storage
Oregon.
space.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a parking space. That's it.
All right,
Okay.
let's play a song, huh?
Yeah, do it.
All right. Wilson intro.
This one goes out to Matt Wilson in Columbus, Ohio.
Uncle Matt.
When I sleep and I was dreaming back to see your side. And when I'm away, I'm just living a normal life. I'm willing to bet I can't get you out of my head, but I'm willing to try instead of living a lonely life. Yeah, I'm willing to try instead of living a lonely life. Yeah, I'm gonna go home. Yeah, I'm gonna lay low. Yeah, I'm gonna find my way on down the road. Yeah, I'm gonna end up back with an old flame. Yeah, I'm gonna ride on the shoulder of a wild wave. I'm gonna ride on the shoulder of a wild, wild wave. And baby, it's about time. When will you be back by? The sun is down and it's a dark, dark ride. Baby, it ain't easy. You don't have to please me. We're just running from the rising tide. Yeah, we're just running from the rising tide. Yeah, I'm gonna go home. Yeah, I'm gonna lay low. Yeah, I'm gonna find my way on down the road. Yeah, I'm gonna end up back with an old flame. Yeah, I'm gonna ride on the shoulder of a wild wave. I'm gonna ride on the shoulder of a wild, wild wave.
You're watching Quiet Life on Audiotree Live. You guys can get ready to go into your next one, and I will say that these guys are on tour through mid-August. The next few dates they're doing with Barn Howard, and their new EP, Housebroken Man, is out now, so you can get it. Check them out playing live and get the new record.
but I'm leaving on my own now. I'm leaving on my own now. Leaving on my own now. Yeah, I'm leaving on my own. The curtain call, I take it back. And I'm leaving on my own now. And I'm leaving on my own now. I was wondering if we were going to go straight into the next one.
Audiotree Live with Quiet Life.
Does the
I
internet-
was just watching you look at him, you know? That's all. What did you say? Does the internet what?
I was wondering if the internet could fix a voice crack.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The internet can do anything, absolutely. I like watching those cues though. I thought you were just ready for him to
wasn't sure
go
what was
into.
going
Yeah, you were looking at him like I don't really know what he's gonna do. Okay, so last question. You guys are traveling a good percentage of the time between cities, and with like load in and sound check and everything, you don't have very much time to be in each place, you know, with the venue. So I'm just curious how you make the most of a new city if you only have a couple hours, you know.
That's tough, man, because, you know, like you said, we get there and we sound check and we're like stuck at the venue for a long time. But lately, you know, I've just been kind of asking for recommendations of what to do, and which is great because I don't know why I didn't do that like 6 years ago. But I'd just say on the stage, hey, what's going on? You know, what's good to do in this town? And we get the best spots. Like we're gonna go to Gino's East to eat some real deep dish tomorrow. I never heard of that place.
Yeah.
So. We just get lots of good local recommendations, but
Cool.
it's always good. Like we're in Chicago for 2 days, so we have you know, plenty of time to explore.
Yeah.
The drives are a bit shorter on the East Coast, which is nice. Mainly on the West Coast, we're just playing and driving.
Yeah, seriously, everything's so far from itself out there, you know. Yeah, and the East Coast, you can just kill so many cities so quickly,
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
great, man. 2-hour drives between shows. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Do you normally get? I mean, what percentage of the time do you get like 2-day breaks in a city like you are in Chicago now? Is it
I
pretty
think
rare
it's-
that
Yeah,
happens?
it's pretty rare. I don't even remember the last time we had like 2 days in a Oh, actually, we had. I guess sometimes if we're doing 2 shows in a town, like it'll be good. Today was rare because we don't have a show tonight. You know, it's just this and the show last night. So it's great because we have a little bit of time to do things, but not too much.
Yeah,
So
yeah, for sure.
got to keep moving.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys for playing for us. Why don't you roll into your last one?
sun sets and my soul's flickering. When the sun sets and my soul's flickering. When the sun sets, my soul's flickering. When the sun sets and my soul's put to rest. Skin and bone awakes and flesh no more. When the wind from the rise over my weary head, and when the dogs head to the moon. When the wind from the rise over my weary head, and when the dogs head to the moon. Where the doggies head, where the head. That was fun. Can we do a couple more?
Audiotree Live with Quiet Riot. Riot? That was a riot. When you're talking about a guitar like fitting you really well, you know, that watching you play that is like it's just an extension of, I don't know, something you're wearing almost, you know, versus just like an instrument. It's awesome to watch, yeah. Thank you guys very much.
Thanks, man.
Thanks
That
for
was
having
really
us.
fun. Thank you so much. Let's do it.
The new EP, Housebroken Man, is out now, and they're on tour through mid-August, so you can check them out. Thanks to awesome people in the studio and sound engineers, camera and lighting crew, hooking it up, and viewers. Thanks for watching. You can support the band by downloading the session when it comes out in a week or so, and send a shout via social media to us or the band if you just want to connect. From all of us here at the Audiotree Studios, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.